Oh, Maza is back again. Let's continue these questions. Alright? Let's see. Feels like I got a little bit lost here. Oh, yeah. Now I remember where we were. Sorry about that. And after they did this singing kind of thing, and they had like other questions like which song do you like the best on the album? How do you think about the lives? You know, the basic questions that people usually ask thejrockers. So, you know, I can't really translate more because I don't remember more. But in between that, before I'm gonna go to my question, it was not a question, but anyway, I'm gonna tell you something else. Joe took Alan's sunglasses and put them on, and everyone died of laugh. Then Lyuka took them from Joe and put them on himself, and everyone was laughing. Then Suma took them from Lyuka and put them on himself, and everyone was laughing. Then they took it back. Joey took the sunglasses back to Alan, and Alan didn't put them on. He had them on when he came in, but then he didn't had them on anymore. And I'm just gonna tell you how these guys looked like. You know, Suma. If I'm gonna try to explain Soma, he had a very sexy look. He was very beautiful. He had a beautiful smile. He was very cool. Lyuka, who is probably known as Masahito, for those who has been following Amoranix, knows that Lyuka used to be Masahito, so it was a little bit hard to me to actually say Lyuka. But Lyuka, he was so perfect. He was like the way I thought he would be. I was blown away. Oh, right. But he was so cool. And Joe, who is my favorite member, and he also, you know, used to be in Amoranix as well as Lyuka, but Joe used to be named, or his name used to be Naoto, so for me it was terribly hard to remember Joe instead of saying Naoto, because I wanted to say Naoto, but I couldn't because his name is Joe now. He was the man, you know, and his laugh, I'm just gonna tell you, his laugh was so special. I mean, I'm not sure if I can really do his laugh, but I'm gonna try. He was like, something like that. He was like, every time he was laughing, he was like, like that, and I was dying of laugh because his laugh was so special. I've never heard a thejrocker laugh like that, so it was fun to hear. And Alan, he was like looking at everyone like sexy look. He was very like calm, very calm guy, I can tell. And Loa, he was like, I've seen his pictures, you know, on Twitter. He looks very like that, but mostly thejrockers who looks like a serious face on their selfies and everything are the most, you know, laughing. You know, they had the best smiles, and he surely had. He was like the boss. He was like dealing with everything, and he had no charm. No charm. He had charm. I was reading this Swedish word at the same time as I was gonna say shirt, so it got messed up in my head. I mean, he had no shirt on. He was charm. You know, he had a very good charm, and he had no shirt, so 10 points to him. And then he read my question, or not question, and I was like, Hajimete no instore event. I know my Japanese was pretty bad. Instore event desu. Atashi wa totemo urishikatta desu. Domo arigatou gozaimasu. Which basically means this was my first instore event. Not at that place, not. I have been on instore events before. I'm very happy, thank you so much. And he was like, oh, that's not the question, but it's good, you know. And I was like, oh, who is this? And no one was like, he was sitting like this, who is this? Like this, with the microphone, who is this? I know it's hairspray. Who is this? And I was like, raising my hand like this small, and got right in my face. And I was like, you, arigato, I mean, everyone was like, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die now. I was like, my Japanese is so terrible. But it was fun, and besides all this, I gonna stop talking about the talk show because I've been talking about it for a long time, so I'm gonna cut here and talk about the signing session instead. But this talk show was so fun, and in one word, I had a blast. That was not one word. I had a blast. They were super funny. I've never laughed so much during an in-store event ever before. I met many thejrocker bands in my days, guys, but I've never met the band who used to be, or who used to be, they are still, who is, I'm just gonna tell my English is very bad, as you already know. They were so happy, so smiling, and I've never met a band who is so happy like this? Who is so happy? That's not even correct English. Who can laugh like this? Who are so happy? Who are so, you know, they brings a lot of smiles, and this was like the worst kind of describing thing ever. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, guys. My English is so poor. But they were happy. They were smiling. Everyone had a great time. Even the guy with the piercing, as I said, who was talking, he laughed his ass off many times as well. So it was super fun, and you know, I had really a blast. These guys are amazing, so if you get the chance to see them like this on an instore event, I assure you, you should go ahead and use it because they are amazing. So now I'm gonna end this talk show experience, and they were like, thank you so much for coming today, thank you for X Japan members, and I was like laughing, oh, we're not X Japan, yes I know, but we're cool X Japan, and they did like this X, and everyone's laughing, and they will thank you, and everyone said the same thing. So Luka was gonna say the same thing as Soma said, and Soma was like, you're not gonna say the same thing as me, eh? So everyone was like talking, thank you so much for coming, you know, this regular stuff that they talk about. And everyone was like and then they were like, we're gonna have this signing session now, you just need to wait a little. They got their pencils, they tried to do their autograph, like training before it was time to go to them. And I was the first one, since I was the first person to enter, so I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna enter first. I was so nervous. I'm gonna get back to my signing session event with you guys, and I think I need to change this memory card again. I'm so sorry, guys. I get back to you. End of the talk show with Iggy. Maza is back. Now I come to the signing session part. And as you know, I was the first one to enter, so I went up with my CD ready and my gifts in the other hand ready. I had this CD in my, you're gonna see the autograph later. I had this in this hand in my left hand, and I had the gifts in my right hand. I was so nervous. I went first, and then I came to Loa, and Loa was like, arigato for today. And by the way, everything I said was in Japanese, but I'm gonna translate everything I said, everything they said, so you can understand me better. Otherwise it's gonna be a little bit hard, because I know maybe all of you don't know Japanese, and I don't know fully Japanese either. So it makes it easier for both parts. So I came forward to Loa, and Loa was like checking this one out, and like, where should I sign? I was like, hey, it's here is fine, you know, it's fine here. So he was like, oh, sorry, and put it back. And then he signed, and he was like, are you gonna come to a gig tomorrow? I was like, I would, but I said, I have many things in school to do, you know. He's like, oh, you're going to school? Oh, good luck with your studies. And I was like, thank you so much for caring about me. Yay. He was so pretty, and I managed to get a smile out of him. I mean, I never thought I would make Lova smile, because he's such a serious guy, but I got a smile from him. Yay. He was so pretty without his shirt. I was like, I want to touch, but I can't. I want to touch, but I can't. It was nice, and I was like, arigato. He's like, arigato, urishides, urishides, and those are my main words. Urishides, urishides, tanoshikatta desu, and arigato gozaimasu. Those are my main words when I'm talking to thejrockers, by the way. Then I went over to Alan. Alan was so calm and so peaceful. He was so peaceful, and I was like, oh my god, he's so beautiful. What I'm gonna do. I handed out the CD. I was like, arigato. You coming to her life? I was like, and I was looking at Loa, and I was like, oh, she's in school and everything. I was like, I see. I said, next time. I promise to come next time. Arigato. Then I came to Joe, and that's when my heart was like, it was far away. My heart was like over there when I saw Joe, and I was standing in front of him. I was like, oh my god, how am I gonna survive? And I was so shocked. And I had no idea what to do. So I handed out the CD. I was like, arigato. I was like, arigato for coming today. Arigato. Urishides, tanoshikatta desu, urishides. I had no idea. I just mixed everything when I was standing in front of him. And then I was like, he was like, arigato. Had in the back seat. I was like, Joe, no. And I said Joe. I didn't say Naoto. I said Joe. Naoto was his previous name, as well as Masahito's name. And now I said Masahito. You see how easy it is. I mean, Luka. Guitarist Luka, guitarist Joe. Both of them used to be in Amoronix. You know, at this band, their previous band, you know already, because this is for you. This side, this is my page. Everything out, now I'm messing it up. Let's get back to it. So I said Joe, and I was like handing out the gift, and I'm deeply sorry because Luca was looking like he wanted to have one of these as well, but I didn't have more, and I'm deeply sorry about that because this gift I bought it when I was still in Sweden, and I haven't found this kind of gift here yet. So I'm sorry, Luca. Next time you'll get something like that as well. I handed out the box and it says Joe on it because I put it on. And I was like, oh, it's like arigato. I was like, agite kudasai. I was like, open it. So he tried to open it. It was very hard, but I was like, come on, let it loose it up. And he managed to open it, and it was a J, you know, like I have an M here, but it was a J in silver with a silver chain. And he was super happy, like, oh, arigato, kakkoi, and the face on Luca, I'll never forget that. Felt so sorry for him. I was like, next time you will get one of these, I promise you, Luca. I'm so sorry. Then I went over to Luca. I was like, oh my god, that face though, his face, man, I'm so sorry. But he was happy in either way. So, and he was like, tanoshikatta, yeah, tanoshikatta. It was very funny. Arigato gozaimasu, arigato gozaimasu. You know, like back and forth. It was so pretty. And then I went over to Soma, and he was smiling like that. I like that happiness. It was so pretty. And then I handed out the CD, and he signed it. And then the rest of the things that I had was like a few bracelets like this. I gave one to each member, which was in the bag that I gave to Soma. And then it was like a few snacks, you know, little cookies there, and it was like, this is for all of you. It was like, oh, arigato, oishi, so oishi, tomoishi. It was very good, very delicious. I was like, yeah, it's the candy or, you know, something like that, sweets. And I was like, oh, arigato. I was like, oh my god, Soma, you're so crazy, dude. And that was it. And then I got this CD back, and I had all the signs. And by the way, when he was signing, he was like, oh, it's full. I mean, look at this. He was like, where am I supposed to sign? I was like, oh, you can sign down here. Like, it's like, here, it's okay. So he signed here, down here, because you could tell, oh, maybe we could have done it here, but, you know, it's like a little small space. And that was my signing session. Greet with Iggy. Now I'm gonna get back to the last part, which is the photo shoot moment with these members when I actually died for real. So I'm gonna get back to you guys. Thank you so much. End of signing session with Iggy.